The other one you sit down there, that red one is crude oil as well. I don't think I mean, you can do nothing. Okay, you see that what happens to the product? The court will give order of forfeiture and a directive that NNPC, look at the collaboration, should be the one to dispose the content to the public, while the trucks forfeited to the federal government. But the content is being taken over by the NNPC to dispose to the public. You can see how we are collaborating. So it's not a one-man show. It's a general, it's something that we work together to achieve our results. So look at this one here too. The one here too is full loaded. 50,000 liters of crude oil. Yes, crude oil. Yes. So our arrests cut across the whole federation, both north and south. If they escape from the east or south, and then we get them in the north. Apparently, they want to take it out of the country. So we have men cut across the whole federation, whether at the border town or at the south or southeast when the thing is happening. So you can see pure crude oil, 50,000 liters. That's how we have them across the country. You'll see it in the flash that I'm going to share with you. And where we have all these trucks. Your men are there, you can easily compare them to confirm for you if they are in that police stations. So it's not something that is hidden. So we are determined to work in tandem with the directive of the Nigerian police to make sure that this vandalism is bring that to the direct minimum. If possible, we have to stop it and make sure that the whole theft too is not allowed to thrive in the country anymore because of this issue of economic sabotage. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amanda. Cameraman, can take your shot if you want to take your shot.
Has there been any attack on your men while carrying out these activities?
No attack on our men. You know, we are fortified. You know, now we have enough strength to make sure we go after these bandits. Anytime we normally gauge where we are going, then we arrange enough personnel to go encounter them. Did you see the one in one of the ones where they are cutting oil pipes? Did you see it? Did you mention it? They went to acetylene flame with a truck and they exhumed pipes and they cut it to sizes. You see the flash I was going to share with you. Can you imagine that the way they extended and go? You understand? You know, when they are doing it, we know they are all harmed, but you know we know what to do. Thank you.
The month of July. Thank you for joining us today as we present the achievement of the Inspector General of Police Special Task Force on Petroleum and Illegal Bunkering. The Inspector General of Police IGP Olukayode was taking the bull by its horn as part of the effort to amplify the strategy of the law to curb oil thefts in collaboration with other security agencies. Similarly, as part of the IGP's efforts to boost the anti-oil theft activities of the Nigerian Police Force, there has been tremendous support to the Nigerian Navy and other security agencies via the Nigerian Police Marine Unit and the purchase of additional 20 boats for the Marine Unit to be delivered soon. This delivery will surely fortify the arsenal of the Marine Unit and this task force for effectiveness. The Inspector General of Police has also charged the head of all tactical units to ensure prompt prosecution of suspects for pickup of stolen items, products, and exhibit. In light of this strategic operational decision and deployment, over the past 4 weeks, our dedicated operatives have made significant strides in curbing the illicit activities surrounding petroleum theft and illegal bunkering. I will now highlight some of our key operations and successes recorded so far. On July 3rd, 2024, acting on credible intelligence, the Task Force Northwest Patrol Team intercepted an wrong truck with registration number KMT 327 White Apple in the regional area of Kaduna State. The truck was carrying about 45,000 liters of petroleum products suspected to have been obtained illicitly. 2 suspects named Ali Ngoto and Buka Daloa were apprehended. Initial analysis suggested the product was automotive gas oil (AGO), but further examination by the NNPC Pipeline and Storage Company Limited revealed it was crude oil. The case is now in court for the forfeiture of the products and the truck and for the prosecution of the defendants. Later that same evening, at around 10 p.m., in Jabiri area of Funtua in Katsina State, police operatives intercepted another long truck with registration number DKA 473XF, carrying about 40,000 liters of petroleum products suspected to be illicitly acquired. 2 suspects, Basir Aliyu and 1 other, were arrested. The Nigerian Ministry and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority in Kaduna confirmed the product did not meet AGO specifications. Meanwhile, investigation is being extended to A&E Petrol Limited, the company where the product was purportedly sourced from. An update will be accordingly shared. Even as investigation is ongoing, the case has been filed in court accordingly. On 4th July 2024, personnel of the task force attached to the Southeast Surveillance intercepted 3 moving boats loaded with 160 sacks of petroleum products suspected to have been illicitly acquired. During the operation, 2 suspects, Peace, Mowilo, female, and Goodness, Michael, Chidimma, female, were apprehended. Preliminary investigation led to the arrest of 2 other suspects. 1, Alhaji Yerima Adamu, and 2nd, Iboke Banks Ude. Amongst the suspects is an 8-month-old pregnant woman who is the leader of the syndicate, along with her husband. The suspects confessed to their involvement in aiding and abetting an organized syndicate specialized in tampering with oil pipeline and stealing therefrom. The case has been filed, and all the 4 suspects remanded in prison custody. Also on 4th July 2024, operatives of this task force attacked to Lagos Intelligence Unit while on routine patrol, intercepted 1 short truck with registration number T2585LA, loading with about 20 liters of AGO, suspected to be adulterated along Oto area of Lagos State. The exhibit has been impounded at Ijora Police Outpost in Lagos State. Preliminary investigation revealed that the product is adulterated as it is off specification and not good for public consumption. Case file has been forwarded to the Legal and Prosecution Unit of the Task Force for vetting and advice. Similarly, on 9th July 2024, Task Force operative attached to Okigwe Intelligence intercepted a long truck at Okigwe Nipping Point, Imo State, loading with about 50,000 liters of petroleum products, reasonably suspected to be crude oil obtained through the illicit acts of vandalization of oil pipeline and theft. In the process, the driver, one Ibrahim Ahmed, who could not give satisfactory account of the product, was apprehended and taken into custody. Analysis of the product is on the way, while investigation is ongoing. Also, operatives of the task force attacked the Northwest Patrol while on routine patrol along Constitution Road in the Kaduna Metropolis, acting on credible intelligence on the alleged activities of some corporate entities involved in mixing clean AGO with those illegally refined from stolen crude oil to produce AGO in order to maximize profits. Intercepted one short truck with registration number ZAR262XC marked corn oil, loading with about 8,500 liters of petroleum products reasonably suspected to be adulterated. During the operation, 2 suspects were arrested and taken into custody, while the truck has been impounded at Kabbalah Police Station. Analysis conducted on the sample of the product revealed it is off specification. On 10th July 2024, operatives of this task force attached to the Porakot sector intercepted one container body manned diesel truck with registration number SMK 98ZXH, laden with about 30,000 liters of petroleum products, reasonably suspected to be crude oil obtained through illicit means, and arrested one suspect named Chinaza Joseph. Analysis of the products revealed it is crude oil. Investigation is ongoing. The court has been approached through a motion for interim forfeiture. Meanwhile, effort is on to apprehend the actual perpetrators of the crime. On 10th of July 2024, acting on credible intelligence, personnel of this task force attacked the Lagos Intelligence Unit, intercepted one long-marked truck with a registration number LAR30YD, laden with about 45,000 liters of petroleum products, and apprehended one suspect, Oluwadotun Bodudin. Sample of the products has been sent for analysis and will update you as and when due. On 11th July 2024, operatives of the task force attached to the Porakot Intelligence Unit trailed some perpetrators of oil theft to a forest at Afam community in Rivers State and recovered 20 bags of petroleum products suspected to be illegally refined. Suspects took to their heels on citing the police operative from this task force. Exhibits have been conveyed for safekeeping at Oyibo Police Station, headquarters in Porakot, Rivers State. On 13 July 2024, personnel of the task force attached to Lafia Makodi Intelligence Unit intercepted one long vehicle truck with a registration number KNB 23XA, laden with about 45,000 liters of petroleum products suspected to be stolen crude oil. Analysis of the products is underway. On 13th July again 2024, operatives of the task force attacked to Adamawa sector intercepted 3 Toyota Corolla cars loaded with 130 jerry cans of 25-liter capacity filled with petroleum products reasonably suspected to be premium motor spirits, PMS, the one we call petrol. One of the cars was carrying 50 jerry cans and the other 2 carrying 40 jerry cans each, making a total of 130 jerry cans. The vehicles and exhibits have been impounded at the Crude Divisional Police Headquarters in Adamawa State, while the suspects were taken into custody. Preliminary investigation revealed that the culprits are part of an organized criminal syndicate specialized in smuggling petroleum products into neighboring country, Cameroon specifically. On 14 July 2024, operative attached to Enugu Intelligence Unit secured credible intelligence on the nefarious activities of suborganized criminal elements who specialize in conspiring with empty corporate trucks destined to return for further dispatch. The team intercepted one forward truck marked with Dangote cement inscription with registration number FGE 374ZY at Promised Land Trailer Park, MNN, Enugu State, laden with unspecified quantity of petroleum products in sack, sandwiched in sand, suspected to have been illegally refined. On sighting our personnel, suspect took to their heels and abandoned the truck. Exhibits have been conveyed and impounded at NMN Divisional Police Headquarters in Enugu. Gentlemen of the press, this doesn't mean that Dangote is involved or the company is involved in illegal refining or petroleum pipeline vandalism or theft. The vehicle has been marked Dangote Cement, and we have contacted the company to actually know who holds this truck. You know, it's a big company, a conglomerate, having many companies working for them, affiliate company working for them. So I need to clarify this so that the story will not be that Dangote Cement, police arrest Dangote Cement for illegal bunkering. We need to know who is the owner. Many people purchase vehicles, trucks, and hand over to Dangote as franchise to work for them. Thank you for your understanding in this regard. On 15 July 2024, personnel attached to the holder in the Alma sector of Rivers State intercepted an open body trailer with registration number AHD 709SA, laden with 15 jerry cans of petroleum products suspected to be adulterated along Owerri Expressway, Rivers State. One suspect named Adam Suleiman Yusuf was arrested in the course of the operation. The exhibits have been impounded under safekeeping at Element Divisional Police Headquarters in Rivers State for further investigation. On 16 July 2024, the commanding officer directed the head of the investigation to take over and abandon the vehicle truck, traced through intelligence at the Igorota area of Rivers State. The truck was loaded with about 45,000 liters of petroleum products reasonably suspected to be crude oil obtained through illicit means. Analysis conducted on the product confirmed the suspicion that it was actually sourced from stealing through tampering with oil pipeline. The court has been approached through a motion for interim forfeiture. Meanwhile, effort is on to apprehend the actual perpetrators of the crime. On 26 July 2024, operative attack to Frutua Patrol secured intelligence on the nefarious activities of some organized criminal elements who specialize in patronizing AGO secured through illegal refining of crude oil and supplying same to unsuspecting members of the public. Consequently, the team intercepted one non truck with registration numbers GRY 155XA, laden with about 48,000 liters of petroleum products suspected to have been illegally refined. In the course of the investigation, one suspect, Sahad Isiaka, was apprehended and taken into custody. Analysis of the products revealed that the product is AGO, that is diesel, that is off specification. On 29 July 2024, operative attached to Delta Edo surveillance team of this special task force, acting on intelligence of illicit activities by pipeline vendors, intercepted one long open body truck with a registration number NSH 787YY, laden with unquantified piece of cut-to-size pipes suspected to be secured during the illicit act of pipeline vandalism. In the course of the operation, 3 suspects, namely Chinedu Umeze, Emeka Sunday, and Paul Efokua, were arrested by the police operatives. They have since confessed to their involvement in the illicit act. More so, during the period under review, the task force sought and obtained interim forfeiture order with respect to a vessel popularly referred to as tugboat, operating under the name of MV Aya Oba Olori 2, and its content about 50,000 liters of automatic gas oil (AGO). In the said case, the court ordered that the vessel be kept under the custody of Nigerian police force. Efforts are on to trace and apprehend the fleeing accomplices. Noteworthy is that the arrest was made in joint operation of government security forces and Tantita Security Services Limited. These achievements are a testament to the commitment of the Nigerian police force to combating petroleum theft and illegal bunkering. We will continue to intensify our efforts to ensure that security and integrity of our nation's petroleum resources, of course, are maintained, while the police is reassuring the general public and, of course, the Nigerian government of our continuous engagement strategies to make sure we tackle and continue to fight this economic sabotage, societal menace of oil theft and pipeline vandalism. Gentlemen of the press, in total, we were able to recover 250,000 liters of crude oil, 350,000 liters of AGO, and 13 trucks recovered, 17 persons arrested, and 118,000 liters of PMS recovered from all these criminal activities. Gentlemen of the press, at this point, I want to give the mic to the commander. Let him say what our move is, and reassure Nigerians of the commitment of his team to fighting pipeline oil theft and pipeline vandalism, of course, illegal bunkering. The commander, BC Bayo Sulaiman, you have the mic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for yes,
Please come to the middle. Okay.
Okay, yes, sir. Immediately I resumed duty last month, July 2nd. A marching order was given by the President General of Police, IGP that to reorganize this section of the force and make sure I work as strategy to bring down the issue of all thefts and pipeline vandalism. As you could see, within just 1 month, what we have achieved. We have dealt seriously with the activities of these hoodlums. We are working together with other security agencies, especially the military and the private security agency recognized by the government, especially called Tanzita. So we are determined to make sure the production has been requested by the Nigerian people and directed by the Nigerian government that is improved within the short-term hospital. If you could recall, in the last few weeks, the IGP and other service chiefs held a meeting where they promised the Nigerian people that within 3 months we are going to bring down the issue of oil theft and oil vandalism. So we are determined to do that, to represent them very well and make sure that things are done and these criminals are brought to book. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The commander, you have heard from the commander, he has assured us that he will continue to work with other security agencies to tackle pipeline vandalism and, of course, illegal oil bunkering. Do you have any intervention or clarification, gentlemen of the press?
Yes, sir.
But I think we have to do that within the confines of this. Don't ask me about protests. Don't ask me about hunger protests, because I know you can ask me any question, but you don't Litres within the context of our president. Thank you.
Good morning, senior officers. Good morning, colleagues. Let me first commend this unit of the force. You have done well within 1 month. Having said that, I would like if the commander himself can help us summarize in a very lucid term the numbers of people, like okay, it is 10 that have been arrested and when will they be charged to court, so that some of us who are also in tune with what is happening in the judiciary will be getting in touch of what is happening. When will they be charged? We want to know the exact date. And as anybody, another question is, as anybody, because some of these people that this unit of the force have arrested, they were not the one, they were sent. Has anybody approached this unit and say, okay, give us back our exhibit that you have done? If at all they have approached, how did you go about it? Thank you.
Before the commander will talk, you know, maybe you are busy pressing your phone when I roll out the statistics.
Yes, you said it's 17. I want the commander to say so that we can have it on record.
Okay, the commander will say that, but in the speech prepared too, we are going to share the soft copy with you so you can get it. Commander, there are 2 questions. The number, you won't see it from your mouth, directly from your buccal cavity, and then if anybody has ever come forward to reclaim the exhibits.
And when will they be charged?
Thank you. Let him answer this. Francis, hold on.
Okay, I think to answer one by one. Like what we have the first person just said, we have 17 suspects. As at when they are going to be charged, all cases have been charged to court. We don't hold people unnecessarily in our cells. You know, we cut across the whole federation, not just this, just the headquarters you see in Abuja. So we have suspects all around the state capitals where we are the police command, and they are being charged to court in the federal high court. The federal high court, that's where we have jurisdiction to charge them. So they have been charged. Which other question? Whether somebody has come forward to claim exhibit. You know, there is this, you know, when you involve in illegal activities, there are still people failed if I show face, what's going to happen to me? No, none has come, except those of them who were arrested. And because maybe they are not, they refuse to even mention their sponsors. But it's going to be a elimination method. Those who have been charged to court, some of them are in prison now. The exhibits are now becoming the government's property, both the crude, the content, and the vehicle. We've gotten some orders, just like First Governor said, that tugboat has been forced to the federal government completely. That's what we are doing. Our legal section is working very hard to make sure that we get conviction on all these things, because we have evidence. You are not supposed to be seen with crude oil. It's basic. So what do you want to come and tell us to come and say about it? That you bought it somewhere where? So that is the answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you, the Commander, sir. Francis, NTA?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The question is as follows. You said Dangote truck was, arrested. I don't know. You might have written to them. Any response from Dangote? One. And then I also want to find out. No, my colleague, had asked. I want to find out some of the exhibits. Though you said you have offices, across the country. Exhibits you have, been able to recover. Then to also find out again, are you working hand in hand with the NNPC Limited? Thank you.
Commander, the first one, Francis.
Yes, sir.
I don't want us to dwell much on that particular one.
Okay.
Like I said in my speech that we are contacting them, and definitely we will do the needful. So don't let us, like I said, gentlemen of the press, don't let us dwell on that one much. It is not a confirmation that that company is being indicted already. So it doesn't make any unnecessary this thing. That settles that. So let the commander answer the second question. Second question.
Yes, thank you very much. Like the first panel said, please let us not put any sensational headlines of any particular company. There's no difference between that truck and the other trucks arrested by this task force. Is it because they are unknown? Is it because this person is known? We are all aware these vehicles are all franchised to that company's name. So we are not after the company, we are after what we are doing particularly. Yes, on the issue of the hike of the NNPC, we are collaborating seriously. All our tests, before we can say we get conviction in the court, we must convince the court. The products seized, is it truly an adulterated one or a crude oil? The test will not come except we go to the appropriate government agencies. That is NNPC. And at the same time, we have our men working directly with NNPC to secure the pipeline, especially in Delta State. So we are working closely. We are working directly to make sure we bring down the issue of vandalism and wanted together. Even whenever they have something to investigate, they do get in touch with us, and we do the needful. Thank you.
Thank you, the commander. Gentlemen of the press, I think that should be the end of this press briefing. On behalf of the Inspector General of Police, we want to assure the Nigerian government and the general public of our commitment to continually fighting against oil thefts and pipeline vandalism in this country. It's an act of economic sabotage that we all need to collectively kick against. All hands must be on deck to fight against societal and economic sabotage in order to assist the government to implement its policies and economic agenda, particularly quick economic recovery, and to have proper social integration and development of this country in all areas. Again, the police want to reaffirm its commitment to always protect lives and property in this country. The IGP vision statement is clear, and we are always working in line with this mission statement to replace a police force that is professionally competent, rule of law compliant, service-driven, and people-friendly. This is the mandate we have, and we shall always work to make sure we have this mandate done. We want to appeal to Nigerians to always work with us to make sure we decimate the activities of these criminally minded individuals who cause pains, sorrows, tears, and agonies for us in their country. Country, Nigeria belongs to all of us. We shall work together in brotherhood. We shall stand to make sure we protect this our common heritage called Nigeria. Thank you, gentlemen of the press. God bless you. Officers that are here, commend you. Commander, we commend you and commend the officers who are here on the field. Team is together and making the Nigerian police force and Nigerian government proud in our quest to tackle this common problem of economic sabotage that is eating hard on all of us in this country. Thank you so much. May God continue to be with you. Gentlemen of the press, this is the end of this service today. Go in peace, and in the peace of the Lord continue to be with you.